All of the people who arrive here at the WNWO-TV Base Camp Clinic established by the Toledo area doctors will have a story to tell. One woman arrived after dark one night. She had drunk poison.
DDT. It's a pesticide, yeah.
First word from the woman's relatives was that she had consumed the insecticide DDT, which is banned in the U.S., but still used in some developing countries.
Why would she take DDT?
UT Director of Emergency Medicine Chris Brickman consults by cell phone with Poison Control in Toledo.
I'm just trying to see if we acidify the urine.
And the doctors and nurses in Nepal use the diagnostic tools they've brought with them to determine the patient's status.
But it looks like she's pretty stable vital signs-wise, so we'll just keep her hydrated.
The doctors determined the best option is to support the patient with intravenous fluids, watch and wait until they can get her to a hospital.
That is urea.
And then, some good news. It's determined that what the woman had consumed was not DDT, but urea, a relatively non-toxic fertilizer. In the U.S., the patient would be seen by a psychologist to determine why she took the poison. Here, she returns to her home, an hour's walk from the clinic. Another case, another outcome. This woman, 7 months pregnant, arrived at the clinic worried that she couldn't feel movement from her unborn baby.
Her house was destroyed. Now she's living in a tent-type setup.
The initial diagnosis was that the fetus had died. Fortunately, the Toledo team had an ultrasound imager.
The baby wasn't moving very well.
The woman had been fasting after a relative died in the earthquake. Not so good for the baby.
But she has to break that fast for the health of her baby.
This mission is the second earthquake disaster for RN Diane Wallen. Her first was in Haiti.
I experienced delivering 2 different babies. One was stillborn, and it was a very difficult situation for the mother and also for myself. And then about 2 days later, I did deliver a live child there.
And this outcome was a victory.
To be able to tell this mom that her baby's alive and hopefully will be okay when it is born is just special.
Case by case, patient by patient, each with a story to tell. Each one touched by the team of volunteers from Toledo. In the mountains of Nepal, I'm Jim Blue, NBC 24 News. In the mountains of Nepal, I'm Jim Blue reporting.